Mars, the red planet. For centuries, this small world has fascinated the people of Earth. When we first started sending robot explorers into the solar system, our hopes for a thriving Mars were dashed. Or were they? On July 25, 1976, NASA released new pictures from the Viking 1 orbiter. The black and white images showed many interesting details on the surface of this dry, lifeless planet. One image, however, gained a lot more attention than the others. The picture was of an area on Mars known as Cydonia, a region in the northern hemisphere of Mars that may have been a coastal zone billions of years ago. Among the rocks, hills, and craters, the outline of a human face looking back up at the spacecraft was seen. The face had a well-defined nose, eye sockets, mouth, and even hair. The picture quickly became the center of speculation and debate among many, fueling speculation about an ancient Martian civilization that persists to this day. So, what is the face on Mars? Interesting features. The face is not alone in the Martian architectural speculation. Cydonia is home of many others in close proximity to the face: the ruined city, the D&M Pyramid, and the suspicious Tholis. The Pyramids of Elysium, the canals that don't exist upon closer investigation, and blogs full of pictures of anomalous things seen on Mars, such as the Skull Rock, the Pile of Bones, the Dragon Spine, and the mysterious small figure. Why am I talking about all this in a video about the face on Mars? Trust me, it's related. The face. So what is the face on Mars? Is it an ancient sculpture from a long-extinct Martian civilization? Sadly, the answer is no, it's just a mountain. But I don't think that means we shouldn't investigate it. In the future, if some billionaire wants to fund an expedition to go look for ancient ruins on Mars, they have my full support. Much like explorers trying to find Atlantis, they will never find Atlantis, but the process in trying to find Atlantis has already resulted in real-world valuable discoveries that were unrelated to Atlantis. The goal might be doomed to fail, but the process of discovery is valuable in of itself. Patterns in the noise. The face on Mars is the result of light and shadow causing our brains to do something it evolved to do: pattern recognition, specifically seeing faces. This is known as pareidolia, the brain seeing patterns in random noise. It's the same reason we see shapes in clouds, hear voices in static, and faces on Miatas. The face on Mars is light and shadow triggering our pareidolia. When the lighting is more even, we can see that the face on Mars in reality does not exist. It is a sculpted object on Mars, but it's sculpted by erosion and time, not humanoid Martians. This hasn't stopped people, however. Some still think they see a face, specifically a lion face. Again, this is the brain doing what it does best. The same is true for all the other anomalies I listed earlier. This isn't a skull on Mars, it's just a rock. These are not bones, they're rocks, and this is sadly not a dragon spine. If you look through conspiracy sources about life on Mars, you will often find pictures covered in arrows and circles pointing at things and labeling them as columns, trees, houses, roads, anything. When you look at them without the arrows and without that context, it's just rocks, cracks, and hills. But people who really want there to be evidence of a civilization on Mars will see every detail on Mars through that filter. They see what they want to see, not what is actually there. They are unable to even conceive of the possibility they might be wrong, and that is the trap at the heart of most conspiracy theories. I will end this video on one of my favorite Carl Sagan quotes, from the Cosmos episode Blues for a Red Planet, in reference to Percival Lowell's observations of cities and canals on Mars. There is no question that his Martian canals were of intelligent origin. The only question was which side of the telescope the intelligence was on. Where we have strong emotions, we are liable to fool ourselves.